Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And once again, I am on a playing card kick. Because as much as I love tarot and oracle decks, I also love playing cards. I've always loved playing cards. Playing cards were kind of a segue in retrospect, now that I'm into tarot and oracle decks. It was kind of the segue into that because I've always played cards. My mom's side of the family, all big card players. Anytime there was a family get together, the cards would come out. I've always known how to riffle shuffle playing cards. Don't know why. Don't know who taught me. Just as long as I can remember, I've been able to riffle shuffle, and it's just weird. But it all started, I didn't realize it all started with playing cards until I got into tarot and oracle decks. And I'm like, I've just always been drawn to cards. And I always love playing cards that are different than your regular, typical, buy it in the store playing card deck. Just like I love a tarot deck that's strays from the traditional RWS, or an oracle deck that strays from what you would think of as a normal oracle deck, or Marseille that deviates from the traditional what it's supposed to be. I love anything outside the box, and I love the thought process that went into that outside the box thinking. That being said, my birthday is in 4 days. Today is Thursday, August 28th, 29th, 2024, Thursday. My birthday is the 2nd of September. It is Monday, Labor Day, a holiday this year. It lands on Labor Day. It doesn't always land on Labor Day, but Labor Day is the first Monday in September, so sometimes it does land on Labor Day. Ironic, because my mother was never in labor. Haha, it's a joke, I say. Haha. Anyway, back to playing cards. I have purchased, in the last few days, several playing card decks, which are slowly trickling in, most of which I'll get before my birthday. And if I can't splurge on myself, who can, who else, right? It's all for my birthday. So, that being said, I found somebody the other day, the last 2 days I've been watching them, can't even remember their name on YouTube, but I bought 3 playing card decks because of what they were showing on their video. This one is the Open Portals playing cards, and all I did was take the plastic off the back, and then this is Prisma Visions Mystical Goods at the Edge of the Universe. I got this on Amazon. It was $25. Kind of high for a playing card deck, but you'll see why here in a minute. But it's PrismaVisions.com is the thing. Created by James R. Eads. Now, James R. Eads, I love his decks. I don't own any of them, but I love them. And I want them all, but at the same time, I don't feel like I will use them. Now, the Cosmovisions Oracle, the green box, I think it comes in a 10 now, too. I want that. It is on my list. I just never bought it. And then the 4 decks that come together that are like little playing cards. I think there's a tarot, there's an oracle, there's a Lenormand, and then there's a playing card deck, and they're all a set. I think the whole set is like $140, something like that. I want that, but I can't afford $140. You can buy them, I think, separately, and I'm like, which one do I want to buy first? I don't know. But they're all antique looking, and I love them. But this is a cheaper way to kind of get into his stuff, I thought. As soon as I saw her video showing this deck, I'm like, oh, yeah, I need that. Because I do love his work. I just don't have anything, and I'm just never... I always seem to buy something more. This is Open Portals playing cards. I got this on Amazon for $25. That's probably why it was higher up, because it's James R. Eads. And I think it is an indie. I don't see anywhere on here where it shows the publication. But it says, let's see what it says. Open Portals is a fully illustrated poker-sized playing card deck by James R. Eads and can be used to play any card game. This deck is unique because each card has its own image and story. Within this box are 2 guides that tell the myth of open portals and explains how to use it, as both an oracle deck and a new energetic game of strategy and luck. Interesting. And I do love talking about portals and stuff like that, other dimensions, stuff like that. So that's interesting. The game is a hybrid between a classic card game and a more contemporary Magic card game. In the game of open portals, 4 players represent the 4 magician or magics: time, light, nature, and spirit. Interesting. Players use the powers of gods to sway the balance of the game and call upon the mythical Kuzo and Chaos to tip the fates of other players, all while focusing on collecting portals for points. Timing is everything in this game of infinite possibilities. And I don't like that there's a snake on the back, but it doesn't bother me that bad because it's a gold snake. There are 2, looks like 2 little guidebooks. Oh, they're like this. I'm not even going to get into those right now. I just want to look at the cards. And it's got plastic on it again. Hold on. Okay, it had this stuck to it, but I could not get it off. So I had to use my knife to get it open. That was horrible. And now the sticky thing won't come off. And I tried not to mess up the box. I didn't. It looks like I ripped it here a little bit when I was pulling the sticky, tried to pull it off. But this is the box. It's beautiful, intricate, beautiful. There's the portal. Open portal. Let me see the box. That was easy to open. That's pretty. And I think it was, I'll post her video below if I remember who it was. It's a typical bicycle linen cardstock. Of course, it's plain card size. These are the backs. But she was showing off all her playing card decks, and I think I might have to do that because I have a lot of, I don't know why that just stopped. I have a lot of playing card decks that are completely different than what you would think of as a playing card deck. And after I get all these ones that I've ordered in, I think I'll do that. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. But here we have the Joker. It's the myth of the fractal tree. Interesting. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful. And I am a sucker for beautiful artwork, even if it's in just a playing card deck. So, I love this. And then here's the other Joker. Myth of the Great Mother. Interesting. And look at that. I love it. You can tell it's James R. Eads artwork, right? I can tell. Even though I don't own any of his decks, I can tell this is related to him in some way. So here we have the Ace of Spades. In tarot, if we're moving this to a tarot, this would be Ace of Swords. And I love that we start with that. And I love that it's, there's a mountain coming out of the water. Interesting, because it's an air suit, right? That's interesting. Let's turn these over. And each card, it looks like, has a different image on it. We have the 2, and then let's see what it said. Let me see, did the ace say anything? It said mortal, natural magic. Interesting. So you could totally use this as just an oracle deck. And I, most of the time, if I have a playing card deck that has keywords, that's what I'm using it for, to help with my mediumship readings. I love this. It's the portal for the desert. Interesting. Gorgeous. The portal for the forest. Gorgeous. Number 3. Portal for the mountain. Number 4. Look, it's got a spade on the top of the mountain. That's gorgeous. And you can tell by the lines this is James R. Eads. It's gorgeous. Number 5. Portal for the wind. I love it. Portal for the tide. Number 6. Portal for the animal. Number 7. Portal for the lilies. And this is the card I saw in her deck that was like, I need it. It's gorgeous. I love it. And no matter that it's a limited color palette, I still love it. Number 9 is Portal for the Withering. Interesting. Clearly snow, winter, things are dying. Um, Interesting. And let me go back to the 8 because that's the 8 of Swords. Oh, and that's the pretty card. The 8 of Swords is my the card I always look for, and that's what that would be in this deck. And it's the 8 of the portal for the lilies. I love that. Number 10, which would be the 10 of Swords, would be portal for the living. Interesting that we have the portal for the living and what would essentially be the 10 of Swords, a death card, basically. Interesting. I'm already digging this hard, and I love the coloring in it. The Jack, God of life and death. Interesting. I love the imagery here. Love that. And it's reversible. Interesting. Are all of them like that? No. Just the quartz. Queen of Swords or Spades, God of Waters. Interesting. And the God of Water. Or God, is it Worlds or Waters? Did I mess that up? No, it's God of Waters. And then this one's God of Worlds. And they're both reversible. All three of those are reversible. And he's got a spade on his chest. I love it. He's like the, it reminds me of the genie in Aladdin. How huge he is. And how he almost like he's on top of the world. He's out in space with all the other planets. Interesting. Okay, then we have the aces. The Ace of Diamonds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Normally, I love this boat here, and I love, you can tell with this coloring here, this again is James R. Eads' work. But we have the Light Magic, beautiful. And then number 2 is Portal for the Darkness. Number 3, Portal for Polars. Did I say Polar? Polaris. Interesting. Oh, I love it. Number 4, Portal for Prisms. Gorgeous. And it's got pentacles and crystals in it, which is usually if there's crystals in a tarot deck, it's usually considered the pentacles, which this would be. So that makes sense. So number 5, Portal for the Sunset. The little 5 crystals down there. Oh, it's gorgeous. Number 6, Portal for Rainbows. Oh, this is so beautiful. Number 7, Portal for the Spark. Number 8, Portal for the Small Sun. Look at all the boats. Gorgeous. Number 9, Portal for the Red Moon. Interesting. Number 10, Portal for the Light Giver. Gorgeous. The Jack is God of Fires. The Queen is God of Stars. She's like got a web here or yarn connecting everything, a string. And it's funny because the very first time I meditated intentionally, I was like, well, we're going to figure out what this is all about. I had it in experience that I will never forget. I was outside and it was a beautiful sunny day in the summer. And all of a sudden it was like a shadow walked in front of, like the shade or something moved the sun and had shaded me. And all of a sudden I saw a white string connecting me to something with a blue tipped wing, like a ice blue wing, like it was frozen. And that's what this reminds me of here. Interesting. Because it was like you're connected to something higher than yourself. Interesting. It just kind of gave me chills. And then the King is the God of Light. And instead of the strings coming out of his hand, he's got like, it almost is like the string, but it's like some kind of energy. Interesting. So then we have, I always call these clovers. which in the tarot would be wands. So this is the king, the god of time. Beautiful. Queen is god of knowledge. Oh, and she's got a sunflower. I love it because it would be the queen of wands. We're just missing the black cat. I love that. The jack, the god of synchronicity. Interesting. Love that. The 10 is the portal for the time traveler. Gorgeous. He's got a little moon above his head. 9 is portal for the unraveling. Gorgeous. And we got the boat and the moon reflected in the water. Gorgeous. These are stunning. Portal for the philosopher. Number 8. Number 7, portal for the beginning. Number 6, portal for patterns. Interesting. And the 7 is my the card I just did a video on. It's the my card of the month for August, and I find it interesting because all the things I looked up and studied about the 7 of Wands was like an ending of a cycle, and then this one's talking about the beginning of a cycle. So that's quite interesting. Number 5 is portal for the child. Interesting. Number 4 is portal for past lives. And this is the other reason I was like, ooh, past lives. As soon as I hear past lives, I'm like, I'm there. I'm buying it. Number 3 is portal for the time loop. Beautiful. It's got a little clover in the middle. I never remember what the clubs. I never remember clubs. Even though I say clovers and they both start with a C, I never remember clubs. Portal for the forgotten. Although this is the first time I probably did a video where I remembered it was clubs. Gorgeous. It almost reminds me of the star here. And the ace is time magic. Interesting. Looks like a face. And we have the last seat, the king of hearts. The heart is cups in tarot. God of souls. Queen is a gods of love. Makes sense. Jack is god of dreams. Interesting. Yeah, you could probably use this for mediumship readings or past life readings or dream interpretations. That's what makes a good playing card deck. It isn't just for playing games or spades or whatever. Portal for the healer or war or fish. Go fish. Portal for the healer. Beautiful. It almost reminds me of the Hermit. Number 9, portal for the dream world. Again, we got another dream type card. Beautiful. Number 8, portal for the mother. Interesting. Number 7, portal for new lovers. Interesting. 6 is portal for the soulmate. Interesting. Look at, almost like they're even through time they find each other. Interesting. Number 5 is portal for the changing heart. Gorgeous. Look at that heart in the middle. Number 4 is portal for family. Number 3 is, interesting, portal for the heartbroken, which is interesting that it's the 3 of cups and not, or 3 of hearts and not the 3 of spades. Interesting. 2 is portal for the inner being. Ace is spirit magic. And then we have 2 more cards. So we have 4 jokers in this deck. So here this joker is Myth of Chaos, which is just snakes, which I don't like. And then Myth of Kuzo. Interesting. So that's beautiful. Let's pull a card and see what it says. here. I think those are stunning. And like I said, if you don't want to spend all that extra money on the any of James R. Eads' other works, you can pull this up on Amazon. It's $25. Yeah, it's $25 for a playing card deck, but seeing how intricate it is, how there's technically a keyword kind of deal on every card, and every card is different, that I would say jacks up the price. Plus, it's quality cardstock. And that one just tried to throw itself at me. The Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Diamonds. It's light magic. Interesting. So let's see if it tells us here. This is open portals for oracle. Open portals for oracles. Let's see what this says here. I'm going to try to open this without breaking it. That's crazy. Look how, I mean, it's huge. And then it even gives you information on the extra cards too, on the jokers. So let's see, we're into, there's the diamonds. Over here, right there is the ace. The light magic is found in the brightness of the sun, but also in the darkest places. There is no darkness without light. The downside, light magic burns fast, and if you shine too brightly, you'll find yourself dimmed and down and in need of repair. Interesting. Energy comes and goes, and finding this flow will bring balance. Of course, I would say at least once a month since I've started my spiritual tarot journey in 2018. Really dove in 2019. At least once a month, maybe even once a week, I get a message of finding balance because I'm always topsy-turvy with that. So that's quite interesting. The upside, light magic will give you a warm and fuzzy feeling. It can heal and be held, soaked up and shared. It has an energy to it that feels like fire and sings of cosmic energy. And the cosmic energy thing, and see this one, let me see how big this one looks. I mean, it's big. I mean, that one I think has the cards on it, and this one has a couple other things plus some spreads on it. Yeah, there's an example spread. The object is summoning, passing, revealing. Interesting. There's all kinds of stuff on here. I don't want to mess it up though, so I'm going to leave it folded. I think, no, yeah, this one. Yeah, okay. They fold down into these little tiny books. I love it. I don't even know what I was going to say. I just think it's a stunning deck. And for somebody that does, that has had a secret fetish, I guess you would say, for playing cards, even without realizing it, this is an awesome deck. Awesome deck. And I have a few more coming that are just, hopefully as mind-blowing as this one. And I'll be using this one, today, in fact. So, that's all I have to say, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.